Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Davon Nelson. Listen to me. I want to talk to you briefly. Um, I was meditating the other day, and I shared this with my wife. But multiple times I've heard preached in the Bible about uh how Jesus or Yeshua fed 5,000. You know what I'm saying, with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, right? And a lot of times, I hear it preached. And I used to ask all the time myself, like, how is that possible? Well, me personally think the answer has been revealed to me. So I'm gonna read this from Matthew. It's Matthew 14, starting at verses 13. Um, when Jesus got the news, he slipped away by boat, and this is from the Message Bible too. When Jesus got the news, he slipped away by boat to an out-of-the-way place by himself. But unsuccessfully, someone saw him and the word got around. Soon, a lot of people from the nearby villages walked around the lake to where he was. When he saw them coming, he was overcome with pity and healed their sick. Toward evening, the disciples approached him. "We're out in the country and it's getting late. Dismiss the people so they can go to the villages and get some supper." But Jesus said, "There is no need to dismiss them. You give them supper." "All we have are 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish," they said. All they have is 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. I don't know who needed to hear this, but God is telling you to start your business, and you telling him all what you have at the moment. And he's not asking you what you have. He already know that. So a lot of times I think we forget that before we pray to Yahweh God about our problems and situations, he already know. The thing what he want us to do is, okay, after you finish venting, after you finish praying, getting it out the way, I've already provided you the solution to your problem. All you got to do is just read. But I'm going to keep going. Jesus said, "Bring them here." Then he had the people sit on the grass. He took the 5 loaves and 2 fish, lifted his face to heaven in prayer, blessed, broke, and gave the bread to the disciples. The disciples then gave the food to the congregation. They all ate their fill. They gathered 12 baskets of leftovers. About 5,000 were fed. All right, let me break this down a little bit. What I seen in this, now it said, Jesus said, "Bring them here." Then he had the people sit on the grass. He took the 5 loaves and 2 fish. He lifted his face. He prayed. He blessed. He broke. And then he gave. It never once said he ate. He went through all of that and he still didn't eat first. He gave. How did the people get fed? Because Yeshua didn't make it about himself. It was always about the people. And he led by an example. He blessed, he prayed, he broke it, and then he gave. He didn't bite, he didn't eat. So a lot of times as leaders, we can't want something just for ourselves. Yahweh God would give it to us so we can be a blessing to other people. That's how so many people can get fed, because once they see you lead by example, once they see you do like the prayer and then you don't eat for yourself, but you put other people first, that's when they'd follow suit. The disciples, they didn't even eat. They gave because they saw their leader give first, and they followed suit. And so that's how everybody was able to be fed, because they seen unity exemplified before them. So they was able to create small circles so that way everybody can be fed at one time, because they saw Yeshua lead by example. He didn't just take for himself. He blessed it, he broke it, he prayed over it, and then he gave. Once what was prayed for was there, he didn't take it for himself, he gave. So you want to feed a lot of people, don't make it about yourself. Give. Whatever you have in this moment, give. It don't have to be money. It can be your time. It can be your talents. It can be an encouraging word. Whatever you have in this moment, give it. And watch how I be blessed and bless so many people. It's probably people that you will never ever even meet in your life that's watching your life. And because you are leading by example, you are helping so many. So that's how 5,000 were fed. Because Yeshua was not selfish. You cannot be blessed and selfish. It's impossible. So, man, y'all have a blessed Sunday. Deuces, y'all.